Daniela with Total Creation News. I am here in Qatar for the 2022 World Cup, covering my first World Cup tournament and also my first time in Qatar. My impressions so far are incredible. I am pretty blown away. I think, coming into this, you read so much, and there was so much negativity surrounding this tournament. So you kind of had to expect the worst, which I think I certainly did. And I tired myself out reading blogs upon blogs, everything from, the rules to the attire to etiquette, everything I possibly could have just to make sure I did not mess up. And I have to say, I've been just so surprised by, number one, how efficiently everything is ran. Number two, how absolutely lovely the locals are. And just the ease of everything. I think I expected everything to be a lot more difficult. And upon getting here, everything was super easy. Customs was a breeze. Everyone's required to have a Haya card. It acts as your visa to enter. And I think everybody was quite anxious about that. I know for me, I checked the documentation I needed like 100 times just to be sure I had everything. And even then, you think, oh, I'm going to a new country, who knows? But I would think I was off the plane and through customs with my bag in about 15-20 minutes, which was amazing. At 4 a.m. we arrived, and I've never seen an airport as full. Obviously at such an odd time at 4 a.m. So many fans from around the world were arriving at that time. Everyone was in their national team kit for their country. There were so many people on the ground the second you got out of customs offering help, whether you needed assistance getting to your accommodation, or you needed to know what metro to use or which bus to use, etc. It was the most kind of helpful environment I've been in. Also, everybody that arrived received a free SIM card, which was valid for about 3 days or until you ran out of data. So for me, I ran out of data in like 2 days. But that was a wonderful gesture to kind of get people up off their feet, getting here and figuring out the lay of the land. So that was great. I am currently staying in an area called the Pearl. I'm staying in official media accommodation, which wasn't cheap, but it's beautiful, and I have to say, worth the price. I have an enormous 1-bedroom, 1.5 bath apartment with a huge living room, a full kitchen, a balcony overlooking the heart of the Pearl, and the location could not be better. So this Pearl area is, while it's more luxurious, definitely, it's an artificial island that was created on a former pearl diving site here in Qatar. It is incredible. There are these high-rise apartments, luxury apartments, luxury brands everywhere. You have Maserati, you have Porsche, you have Triumph motorcycles, you have every other shop is a luxury car brand or other type of brand. The food is incredible. Obviously, there are a lot of options depending on your budget. You can eat fairly cheaply at places like Nando's or Fat Burger. When I arrived and I was so tired, I went to Fat Burger because it's Californian. And I got a burger meal, which was a cheeseburger, a portion of fries, which was enormous, and a soft drink, and that was about $12. So that was amazing. There are also obviously a lot of international restaurants here. There's a nice Turkish restaurant I was recommended, which I might try eventually. And cafes and pizza places, and it's just a world of options. Grocery shopping can be expensive. I think you just need to know where to go, which I'm learning about now. But you can expect to get a half, 1.5 liters of water for about €1, if not cheaper. I think I've even seen some cheaper. You have a world of brands, so many American brands here that I was really excited to see. And I think it's mostly because I live in Croatia now. So I just expect to just not find anything. So, you know, you have loads of recognizable brands, at least for me. Oh yeah, this accommodation has like a stunning swimming pool as well, which overlooks these Via Bahria towers, which is just incredible. The perks of media, there are definitely some, which are quite great. So once I got to my accommodation and settled it and everything, I was able to then, I then went to the main media center, which is where all of the media operations run for the World Cup. So this is where you pick up your accreditation badge. This is where you can print out your tickets for each game. You have coffee shops there. You have photo working rooms. You have the press conferences are held there. You have loads and loads of content there for media. And what the best part about the media, having this media accreditation, is the transport. Well, all transport is free in Qatar during the World Cup. The media has free shuttles from their accommodation to the main media center, and then from the main media center, you're able to pick up you're able to take a bus to the stadium. So buses run about 15 minutes before, like every 15 minutes before every game, which is great. And it's super easy. Like unfortunately, I'm in this Pearl area, which is a bit further up north. And it takes me about 40 minutes to get on the bus from here to the main media center. Then depending on where the stadium is, it could take, you know, anywhere from 20 minutes to over an hour. Like Al Bayt Stadium, where Croatia played yesterday, that was about 65 minutes from the main media center. But that stadium was located quite north. Whereas other stadiums are a lot more central, and it'll be quite a bit easier to get to them. But the prices at the media center are also great. We have more affordable prices for food and drink as well. Best of all, the locals. Like, I have to say, I've met some incredible people here, and everyone has been so eager to help. They help with a smile. Their hospitality is second to none. I've been so blown away by how helpful everyone has been, and how safe it is. It's just everybody's there to help you, and you can really feel it. And they're so happy, I think, when you get to know them as well. So I've really made an effort to try to learn about everyone, from my bus driver to the security guard at this building, to obviously, I don't know, everyone. And I think they really appreciate that, and I think that they're just so happy to show off their country, whether they've been here for a year or they've been here their whole lives.